You're listening to KEXP at 90.3 FM in Seattle, streaming worldwide at kexp.org. I'm Cheryl Waters down in the KEXP studios. It's amazing what's happening right now. Jose Gonzalez and the String Theory are here. Welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
You've got a big show tonight at the Paramount Theater. I can't believe how many people you brought with you here today. I know it's quite a production to take this big group on tour, so thank you for making time today.
Yeah. Very happy. We're 22 from Germany and Sweden, and LA and Paris mixed up.
That's incredible. I can't wait to talk more about that, but I'm just itching to hear what this sounds like.
Sure.
Jose Gonzalez and the String Theory live on KEXP.
One night to be confused, one night to speak the truth. We had a promise made, 4 hands and then away. Both under influence, we had divine scent to know what to say. Mind is a razor blade to cover hands from above, to lean on wouldn't be good enough for me, no. One night of magic rush, the start a simple touch. One night to push and scream, and then relief. 10 days case of perfect tunes, the colors red and blue. We had a promise made. We were in love. Took off our hands for the above. To lean on wouldn't be good enough for me, no. Took off our hands for the above. To lean on wouldn't be good enough. And you knew the hand of Ferdinand. And you kept us awake with warm teas, sharing different heartbeats in one life. Took off our hands for the above. To lean on wouldn't be good enough for me, no. Took off our hands for the above. To lean on wouldn't be good enough.
That is so gorgeous. Jose Gonzalez and the String Theory live on KEXP. Tonight you're playing at the Paramount Theater here in Seattle, and I just have to say, this is so cool. These songs, especially the two you just played, so beloved. I mean, I've been listening to them and loving them for over 15 years, and to see them reimagined like this is just so fun. I imagine so fun for you as well.
Yeah, definitely. We started collaborating 10 years ago and started off with a song called Cycling Trivialities. And I got hooked. So since then I've been trying to bring them with me once in a while, and we've been able to do a couple of tours, mostly in Europe and now finally in the States.
Yes, 2 tours and a double LP. So a long relationship, as you say, 10 years. And my understanding is that you let the orchestra select the songs that would be, I guess you call it, is it a cover if you're still fronting it, or that you would rearrange? Tell me a little bit about how that worked. I imagine that was extra fun for the group because they were invested then, got to pick the songs.
Yeah, I mean, PC Nacht is one of the arrangers from Berlin. So starting with Cycling Trivialities, I wanted them to do a full set. I only had 2 albums, so I let them choose songs and give them free hands, but they were very delicate. I knew they had the potential to do very experimental stuff, but they in our set today we have pretty mixed styles.
Yeah, some of the songs really take on a new life of their own. And did that sort of make you look at your songs a little differently? Some of them even are danceable. I saw you doing a video for Down the Line, and you're almost dancing, sitting in your chair playing that.
So for people who've seen me live, I'm very still on a chair, but with the orchestra it's different. And I'm still not sweating that much, but PC is, it's a workout session. And
we do the sweating for you.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Maybe, Pesse, you want to talk a little bit about what the process was like and the early days. Did it click right away, or did you kind of have to find your way in this new project?
Well, not really. Back then I wouldn't know who Jose was. So there was like a blank page, and listening to Cycling Trivialities in your music, it's immediately, you immediately fall in love with it, right? So it was fun also with the minimalism of the guitar. When Jose plays, you can hear a lot of overtones and almost sounds like an orchestra already. So I guess what we did is trying to enhance and amplify that and make it understandable, bring it more out. That was actually quite easy and huge fun.
Jose, what was your role like in this? If you let them choose the songs, they come up with the orchestrations, you just step in with a guitar and a voice?
Yeah,
or?
I mean, so I remember PC sending first draft versions that sounded really nice, but it was like meaty stuff. And then getting together and playing them, I was blown away. Just sitting in a room with all these amazing musicians. It's crazy, but of course there were moments when I felt like, okay, this sounds crap. And so we've been working on, especially Down the Line, the one you mentioned. We've been working on, and I think last tour it clicked. And,
I mean, that's why you hear the 10 years. So we constantly worked on it. We still do actually every day. We try to optimize it slightly.
yeah, they never give up. So I usually settle with a version and then I play it for 10 years. But they're like tweaking the whole time. They're crazy.
They keep you young and keep your mind expanding.
Yeah.
Petse, tell me a little bit about the string theory, because from my understanding, it's more, which I learned through discovering through your work with Jose, it's more than just an orchestra, a collective. Tell me what this project does. Are there other things besides playing with Jose?
Well, we started in Berlin, which is also a vibrant city full of artists of different genres. And as we have a recording studio there and we are producers, we kind of felt it would be so cool to bring people from different scenes together who would get along really nicely, but don't know each other so well because they're in the hip-hop world. And so we thought, let's do us the favor, get a string quartet and take that as a base for an ensemble, which we would call orchestra, and cover each other's songs. So we met at our living room and we just did that for weeks. And it was so much fun, and we immediately were invited to do the New Year's concert at the German Volksbühne theater, which is amazing, you know. Takes years to go there, but with this format, we seemed having hit the right spot, so we were invited doing that. Sebastian was part of it with his band. He moved to Sweden and thought, let's do it in Sweden again. So you and Natalie invited Swedish artists like Soundtracks of Our Lives, and Jose was amongst those. So we had like a 2-hour session with each artist for a week. Afterwards we cried because it was so exhausting. We were so happy. Met a bunch of new friends, and we decided now we're double the orchestra because we brought everybody from Berlin as well. So this is the format now we're touring with, and all of a sudden none of us is kind of in this orchestral world reeling. But now we're doing this Boston Symphony and all these crazy places. Me now the conductor. I used to play guitar in a punk band. Before. So
that was why I felt comfortable with Pesse.
Yes, you have some punk roots as well.
Yeah, but when they did the arrangements, I knew they could not only do the beautiful stuff, but also the stuff that rubs you the wrong way.
You're playing the Paramount Theater here in Seattle tonight, a beautiful old historic theater. What kind of venues has this group been playing? More than 20 people in this room
22.
now.
Kind of venues. So we're mostly theaters seated, but especially in Europe, also like clubs, people standing. So it's been a nice mixture. And but yeah, with this orchestra, I've been able to be in, you know, next level places. Like yeah, I blanked on the one in London, the big one.
Royal
Albert Hall, yeah.
And the Apollo in New York, that was also very nice.
Well, it's no wonder you blanked, because you've been playing a lot of great venues. In your solo work, I've been so fortunate to see you from the very beginning. I've seen you in the tiniest little spaces, and now you've been playing, I know you played the Sydney Opera House, Red Rocks. How has that felt to watch, you know, your solo career grow as well and get to play these iconic venues?
Yeah, it's been kind of weird because I've been touring less and less. But things are going great anyway. And I guess part of it is that I'm doing these side projects, you know, like not only playing solo, but with a band or with the orchestra, and doing it for a couple of years. So yeah, it's nice. I can relax.
I noticed that you've been touring less and less, and as you get older and now you have a family, I know you have a daughter, you have to get more strategic and thoughtful about your touring. So it sounds like you have been very smart in doing all these collaborative projects, and rumor has it you're also working on a new solo record as well. How is it that you find the balance with your family life? I know that that's been very important for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about portioning time for each thing, so time for family, time for yourself, for health. And then also now that Laura, my daughter, is going to preschool, I have the time to go into the studio. So yeah, just portioning out time.
Well, solo touring's been your bread and butter for a very long time, but I can only imagine how fun it is to be out on the road with these exciting musicians. What's it like to go from touring as a solo artist to being on the road with 25 to 30 people?
It's very different. And we're 3 buses, and there's different style for each bus. I chose the boring bus, otherwise I'd drink too much and sleep too little.
The boring bus. I love it. Jose Gonzalez and the String Theory are performing at the Paramount Theater in Seattle tonight, and so excited to have them live on KEXP today. Another song?
Yeah. This one's called The Forest.
Why didn't you tell? Why didn't I know? Landscapes blurred by rain, mountains covered in snow. Didn't I feel? Why didn't you show the cracks under the bridge, the gaps along the road? Forest on fire behind the trees. Didn't I see the forest on fire behind the trees? Take the leaf off your mind. Take a moment to reflect where we're from. The reason that you see all tracks hit you out from the dark. See all tracks hit you out to the stars. Why can't you take the leaf off your mouth now that you have the facts on your side? Take a moment to reflect where we're going. There's reason that you see all tracks hit you out from the dark. See all tracks hit you out to the stars. Make the light lead you out. 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 Why can't you take the leaf off your mouth now that you have the facts on your side? Take a moment to reflect who you are. There's reason that you see all tracks hit you out from the dark. See how the life is life, what makes up you and I, what it takes to fly, what makes up you and I, how we flourish and die, what it means to be alive, what it means to be alive. Make the light lead you out. 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 Make the light lead you
Ah, Jose Gonzalez and the String Theory. So fun. Dancing and clapping to a Jose Gonzalez song. That's incredible. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
playing
Pleasure.
tonight at the Paramount, and I highly recommend people try to get out and see this band if they can. And there is a double record as well, live in Europe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And that came out not too long ago. Pick that up as well. Jose, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you for bringing all your friends. Thanks to all of you so much.
Thanks for having us.
It's great to have you. Jose Gonzalez and the String Theory live on KEXP Seattle. Yay! Before everybody runs off, discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.